It is 5 to 9.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
That's a bummer. What?
So your third one's empty too now? Shit. Oh, we're just starting the chatting. Fuck.
No, it's okay. Well, we got a few minutes until I get a headache.
Should we just get our second drinks now before we start into this? This could be a good thing. We got 4 people right here.
Would you sluts mind hanging around while we get a few more drinks?
Literally 5 minutes. We just gotta get to the store real quick. Don't worry, I'm driving.
I'm fine.
I guess Fatter and I can carry this shit show.
Oh right, they can just talk. We don't have to.
It is a shit show, and I appreciate your flexibility.
I'll make you guys bigger for a second. Hold on.
So what, am I not as Persian as you thought I was?
Far less Persian.
What?
Yeah.
I already knew the deal going in. I knew it was not Persian.
Are you
at all.
actually Persian?
Australian. No, I'm not a Persian.
I was expecting a little bit of Persianness. Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the follow. A bunch of letters.
See
Effing Jess.
this bright light? It's complete white. It's pale arms.
How did you get the Persian name?
He's told the story like 5, and you've been around for every one of them.
I don't remember any of this. Please tell it.
I'll keep it real simple. Came out of the shower, went in the lounge room where my housemates were, and I had we'll call it Florida man now, but I had a shirt open down to, I hadn't buttoned it up, and I just had a bare chest underneath. And my housemate said, "You look like a Persian." Yes, yeah, and he's but completely open, and because I just got out of the shower, and he said, "You look like a Persian there," and I said, "Thank you," and that was the name that I've kept.
Well, that's
the
fantastic.
first name I've had, and I was 33 years old, like.
That's fantastic.
We party boying now?
Yeah, we're gonna party boy. How old are you guys now? Maybe I shouldn't ask. That's
Why do you always so concerned with age? You're the youngest
impolite.
one here. You fuck. You know
Yeah.
it. That's why you want to hear it, isn't it?
Well, I'm 30 now.
That's not a good thing. Like, young people are fucking idiots.
That just means you've given up earlier than we all did. That's all that means, Keith.
I'm fighting the good fight.
I'm 37.
That's pretty good.
Is it?
It's pretty good. I don't really know.
It's not 40, so that's doing well.
Fatter, are you 40?
I'm not.
No.
No.
Well, you look all right. I was gonna
36.
say you look great for 40.
Spoiler alert! I'm young. I'm older than Fatter.
Fatter is
So I'm the oldest one
35,
here.
34,
Keith is something I could have shot out
36.
myself.
36.
But at the same time,
You look great.
Fatter's the mod. He's the oldest one here. He's the most wisest.
Do you color your hair, Fatter?
No.
Lucky you, man. It's pretty nice.
I haven't in like 20 years, no.
Every 36-year-old I know is just full gray, just like fucking, just ready to fucking die.
All right, guys, we gotta run the store real quick.
That was a weird way to end it.
No.
Yeah.
Keep the crowd entertained. The
You
crowd
two,
has
fuck off.
thinned a little bit, but they'll come back.
Yeah.
They think we went offline. They'll realize we're back.
No, they know that we're.
They're all still here.
dropped
They're
off.
just, it's not showing up.
Don't want to see the British and Australian show. Boring.
Yes, they do. That's what.
This is an
Have you
interesting.
been to America? That's all we like to see.
It's an interesting diaspora of Englishness. It starts with Fatter, I think, and then I mean we all.
It spreads to 2 far more successful colonies. All right, let's do this.
All right, love you guys.
Tell how much you hate America.
You two, fuck off.
Yeah, America's fucking garbage.
Look,
Good name.
my
More
main
Persian
question
than I
is...
expected.
Lots of nukes.
Perfect. Thank you, Enigma.
So my main question to you is...
Mm-hmm.
How are you dealing with the ending of Neighbours?
I don't watch Neighbours, so I am
only
not dealing with it
voiced up.
at all.
But your country in general, is it? Fuck's
These
sake.
faggots.
Now we're banned. Now we're banned.
Always,
Thanks, Persian.
always
Yeah,
incubus.
That's the channel I did.
Oh, is that something you're not supposed to say? Look at these handsome men.
He just self-sucks the whole channel with one fucking word.
Demonetized.
I'm Australian.
Motherfucker.
Fuck, get fucked. You deserve it.
Fair enough.
It's a beautiful tattoo, by the way.
Chris is his isn't too bad. I got mine. I stenciled mine myself. and this nice lady let me actually do it, which was a huge mistake. And
What?
Keith is
You
so
learned
young, I could
tattoo?
have shot him out myself. Enigma, how dare you? How old are you, Enigma?
Why the fuck are you two comparing pube tattoos anyway, you fucking weirdos?
We just happen to have them. Do you have pube tattoos?
No.
That's what I
Person
thought.
has to. Come on, you got tattoos everywhere, buddy.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Do you have one?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Fair enough.
Get one, buddy.
No,
Ladies love it.
Don't get one. They don't like it.
I would not get a pube tattoo.
Look, they don't like it.
I mean, you kind of have to get rid of the pubes first.
Oh, really?
No one's
I thought
like, oh, I have to do this. Yes, you do.
Ooh.
Alright, we're getting
Deep
drinks,
cut
lads.
there, Chris.
We'll be back.
See ya.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, Fada, well, how we deal with Neighbours. I don't know how Australia's dealing with it as a whole, because I feel a little bit disconnected to Australia as a whole, but I don't watch Neighbours, so I'm sure there's people that are going to be upset about it, but I mean, I'm sure the 6:30 time slot will be filled with something else. We've still got Home and Away, so that's another soapies thing. Is Neighbours not popular over in the UK?
It's huge.
So how are they dealing with it?
It has not gone down well.
So
And again, we have it on a 6:30 time slot as well.
yeah, so do you watch the Australian Neighbours?
It's the same one, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
It's Carl
I
Kennedy
don't-
and whatnot.
Yeah. Carl Kennedy, the most pimpest player of all time.
You know, Dr. Carl Kennedy does tours of the UK going to freshers weeks at unis and whatnot.
Oh, really?
He goes to nightclubs and people pay money just to queue up and meet him.
He's... I don't know much about Neighbours, but I do know of Carl Kennedy and his escapades. I tuned in once when there was a sideline of his wife who got amnesia, and then she thought she was a 16-year-old high school girl, which really kind of freaked me out. That was like one snippet of like, and I'm like, this guy like does everything, like, you know. And then I read up on Carl Kennedy on Wikipedia, and he's had an eventful career in the old town of Neighbours. I don't know what the town is. Sydney. Do you guys still have EastEnders? I thought that was the same. Like EastEnders was the same as like Neighbours sort of thing.
We got EastEnders, Coronation Street, Emmerdale, and then probably coming in at number 4 is Neighbours.
Neighbours, yeah. I've heard of Coronation Street and I've heard of EastEnders. They're the two that like British sitcom, not sitcoms, but whatever you call that drama shows. I don't
A
know.
soap opera.
Soap opera. That's the word I can't think of.
We
Are they going to be riots or what?
people aren't happy. You know, people aren't happy. Episodes of Neighbours used to be shown. The same episode used to be shown twice a day.
Oh wow. Okay.
It used to be like half past 1 in the afternoon, and then the same episode showed again at 6 o'clock.
So the British people go nuts for soap operas?
Oh yeah, we love that shit.
Yeah. Do you guys have like Bold and the Beautiful and all that sort of stuff over there?
No, I don't know that one.
No, that's I think that's an American show. So we have. Last time I watched TV, we used to have 12 o'clock or like 1 o'clock used to be Days of Our Lives, and then you'd always have like Bold and the Beautiful at like 3:30, all that sort of stuff. So they're both American shows, and then obviously in Australia we have 6:30 is Neighbours, and 7 o'clock on a different station is Home and Away, which is another soap opera as well. So they're pretty much the big ones over here.
Thing with most Brits, you can ask any British person this. None of them would say, "Oh, yeah, I used to watch Home and Away," because no one ever used to watch Home and Away. But everyone knows the fucking theme tune.
Yeah. Oh, it used to be something that we would always watch as a family, and it's not like it was too stupid to look away. Like it wasn't offensive in any way, and it was just like I didn't really enjoy it, but it's just it sucks you in with the bullshit plot lines that they come up with, and the just all of that, and it's like it numbs your brain for half an hour. It's perfect.
Yeah. Do you know the artist Damien Hirst? Ever heard of him?
I've heard the name rings a bell.
He's basically famous for putting a shark in fucking in formaldehyde or some shit like that.
Oh, weird. No, I haven't. That's pretty cool. Whoa.
Yeah, he used to own a restaurant in my town, like a little bar restaurant thing.
Yeah.
And me and my mate Bob, who's on my channel, we used to every Christmas we used to do like a big Christmas pub crawl.
Yeah.
And try and sing the home and away theme in every pub we go into. The only one pub where we got staff to actually sing along was in Damien Hirst's restaurant.
Nice.
We just sat there in the bar singing it, and then from the kitchen, far out the back, we just heard someone belting out the way. I was just like, fucking yes, it finally worked.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that uncanny bond you can form with people by singing theme tunes in. It's like I feel like we need to have more social interaction if it wasn't kind of classed as like autism, of just like meeting people and like saying something out loud, and then like it's like Simpsons. You make a Simpsons quote, like that's always a good thing for me. Is if I can make a Simpsons quote, someone either recognizes it or follows it up, then I know that we're on the same fucking level. It's like cool, okay, no problems. But then, unfortunately, so I grew up with a lot of people. I'm at home now. I'm actually living out in my parents' big shed outside because I got removed from my house last year because my housemate decided to sell it, which is fine. But I've grown up with a lot of my mates that all knew the same. We all knew the same things, same reference. We'd make Simpsons quotes and we'd be fine and all that sort of stuff. And we just had a lot in common. And then when you go out of your circle, and I had other housemates come in, I'd say a quote, and like one of them said one day, "It's like you come out with the most random shit, like you say the most random stuff." And it was that moment that it twigged that it was like, oh, someone doesn't get half of the references that I make, and for someone who doesn't understand my references, I look genuinely insane all the time.
A day's not a day if I don't say at least one Simpsons quote.
Yeah, and that's like it's but it's always, for me, it's contextual to what I'm doing, or you know, like I'll see something, and you know, like I picked up something the other day at work, and it was too hot, and the first thing I said was, please take this basket off my head. It's extremely hot, and I said that to myself, and like I'm sure somebody looked around and was like, what the hell was going on? But in a circle, one person should be like, oh, I get that. That's Simpsons, and I'll be like, cool, like we now have a connection that I can do that to you and we can have a conversation. Or you're cool is pretty much the easier answer.
Probably one of the most common ones most people would get around here, like on the 1 or 2 days a year was actually sunny enough to wear sunglasses in England. Like if it's like really sunny, just go, yeah, the goggles, they do nothing. Most people just go, yeah. They know what you mean.
Yeah. I feel like it would really go well in England because of the whole cold weather. I love cooler weather, and I don't like hot weather. That's the only problem about Australia.
Yeah, I'm the same.
And apparently it rains all the time, so like that's always good.
Yeah, it's somebody grey and rainy. It's good. Love it.
But I mean, the other downside about living in England for me would be there's British people there, so.
Yeah, we tend to be a bunch of pricks.
I wouldn't go that far. I've pretty much what I would say is like classic Australian slang of whinging poms. Like, you know, you guys just whinge about everything. But then again, Australians
it's what we do.
What do British people think of Australians? Can't speak.
Basically, when Australians come over here, you could get away with doing whatever the hell you want because everyone's like, "Hey, there's an Australian person here. Now we have a party, no matter what you're doing."
Yep, and I guess that's true. We're just a bunch of yobbos, really.
Yeah, we just look on you as like, yeah, we've got an Australian here. We love you, and you can just do whatever the fuck you want.
We got out. Like we're just thieves. We're just thieves and criminals.
Yeah, people like would shun Americans and whatnot, but Australians, you can do what the fuck you want.
Have you done a lot of traveling, Fado?
No.
It's very interesting to go to different countries and see the sort of generalizations that you get told about just through conversations in people you know, and then when you travel, it's something completely different. I always, and once again, I always was told like Americans were really full of themselves. They were very, it's just very arrogant. And from the times that I went to the States, they're not like that at all. Like, I mean, yeah, you could argue that anywhere you go, you will get any people like that in any country because people.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like, it's got nothing to do with the country. It's just people have those traits in them whatsoever. But someone put it interestingly to me that Americans are bred kind of with confidence into them, which is not something that Australians are. I don't know about British people, but like the example was given to me of like if a parent says, you know, kid grows up and goes, I want to be the president of the United States. Like most parents, generalizing, would be like, you could do it, you can apply yourself, and you could be anything you want to be. Whereas like Australian, like literally, I'd be like, I want to be the PM, and you know they'd be like, yeah, good luck with that. You know, you're dumb, and that'd be it. Like Australians have probably short man syndrome. We put everybody else down, including ourselves to a degree. Like instead of like you see someone with a BMW. Usually a classic Australian response would be like, oh, look at that fucking rich prick. Not, oh, that person's worked really hard to get what they've done.
Not to the
Just
degree it should.
automaticely put somebody down. Which
we do.
Yeah, and I
do that, yeah.
It's probably very similar to Britain sort of thing.
We're back.
Well, there's a very big divide.
Yeah, we're back on viewers, yeah.
You two fuck off again.
Yeah. We're having the thing.
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about how
Better, what's it like to be on a platform that finally has
how
viewers?
other countries perceive other people, but more. I was told Americans were very arrogant and very cocky, which you're not. You're just bred with. You're taught to, if you want something, you can go and get it, and you have.
Those two are.
That's fair. That's a very nice way of explaining away our arrogance, which I think is totally on point. So, all right. So, how do people typically describe Americans? And I think the general consensus is arrogant, loud.
Arrogant, yeah. Like you guys will ask for like, you know, if you're at a restaurant and something's not to your standard, you know, the general consensus is that you'll be the loudest in the room. You'll be asking for all the extra shit. And when I traveled to America, that wasn't the case. Like there was a lot of people who were.
I'll put up with a lot, to be honest.
Well, here's the thing. The ones that are like that are generally loudest in the room, but that's here and anywhere else in the fucking world either. Like, it's not limited to just...
That's exactly what I said. I'm like, those people, that's not limited to the country. Those people are everywhere in the fucking world. Like,
we just give them a bigger threshold to get away
We'll give it though. They are 1 in a million in England.
There must be English Karens.
If you get something... If you get given... Yeah, one. There are a few, but like...
Get off the fucking trolley!
If you get something... What?
what's going on?
No, nothing. He was being racist.
No, what?
Did you guys smash like 3 beers on the way back from the store?
Yeah, I'm just stroke or something.
They just sunk in, I suppose. Look, don't lie.
I think the audio just cut out.
I don't deserve that.
They deserve what?
If everyone could sit up in their chairs, that'd be great. No, there we go. All right, we're good.
Sit up in my chair. I'm a sloucher. Jesus Christ.
But I mean, that's an interesting question. Fatter, how do you view Australians?
Well, if you were here,
life and soul of a party.
You would have heard it.
Fair enough. I'm an arrogant American. I got better shit to do, buddy.
Yeah, like not understand stocks.
Yeah, life of the party. How do you see Australians? How do you guys view Australians?
Much like Americans, I think you guys drink beer, barbecue, and generally have a fun time. I think you also have a problem with like anti-maskers and anti-vaxxers, and it's generally I think you have a lot of the same stock that we do, and I think that
same as us, Britain with balls.
Yeah.
We're just less arrogant, that's all. And we
probably,
you know what the big difference between Australia and America is? We have a fucking healthcare system.
Hey!
Got me there, buddy. I'm still paying off a panic attack from last year that was like $2,000.
You know we can't vote it in, right? Like,
dude, you are never gonna get a proper healthcare system. We have, if you know what, if you're sick, you can go to a doctor for free.
That's great.
And get checked out.
well, to be fair, you can go for free here too, but they'll just send you bills.
We basically have to create a weird system around it where we can't, like, you can go to the hospital and have insurance. And
Queen, long live our
Well, this has got out of hand quickly, hasn't it?
we're outnumbered.
It's okay. We can literally mute them. It's fine.
The situation is basically we can go and get health care whenever we want. They can't refuse us, but they will bill us. However, we cannot pay, and it won't show up on our credit report as strongly as it used to. So we can just dodge it, and it's not going to be as much of an issue.
And we get treatment, and we don't have to fucking pay.
That's amazing. Good for you.
We get treated. It's funny because when I traveled the States a couple of years ago, the first thing, and I've been twice, the first thing that
no difference. You guys can travel and afford to travel. We can't.
Oh no, this was before COVID. Everything I talk about doing traveling pre-COVID.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't get sick. Do not get sick in America.
Yeah,
because
no.
it'll be a fucking bad time. Like, just whatever you do, don't fucking." Someone had a loose tooth and had to go to the dentist.
That's a fucking lot, Trippy.
It's pretty expensive. Honestly, I don't have nearly the deductible you do, which seems very, very high. I have like
a very high deductible.
I have like a 3,000.
What is insurance at that point?
Yeah. But basically, yeah. Here's the thing, though. You can go to the hospital or the emergency room, and they will bill you. They will still treat you, and then you can decide not to pay that bill.
Nothing really happens. I'll tell you that much for sure.
And nothing really bad happens to you, and it even less so. They passed a bill recently so that it's not going to show up on your credit report
for slightly longer.
Yeah, yeah.
If it doesn't bother you as a person, then nothing really happens. So me, I'm fine. Like, I'm never paying that shit, and they know that. I know that. I don't get calls anymore.
My parents had a recent thing. They're just not paying it. They're just going to dodge some calls.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. It's like, oh, anything answer the calls. Oh, we're collecting. Nope. No, you're not. Bye.
So functionally, we know as a society it's a bad idea, the system that we've set up. We're just ignoring it, and that's the fucking American way. We're just going to fucking
ignore it.
Because
no one go to school to be a doctor because you can't make any money.
No, they make a lot of money. They make so much money.
That's the American way.
Yeah, we're just going to ignore it. We're not going to talk about it. And sometimes it shows up on your credit report.
We get that from the Brits.
We don't
talk about it. It's fine.
So what kind of cancers do you guys have that you're not talking about?
Cancers?
Just kidding. Not really.
Because we could get tested regularly for free.
That's amazing. You guys should really embrace that, because I haven't been to a doctor since my panic attack last year that I'm still paying for.
Better than mine. Well, actually, I technically I've been to a doctor, but well, really.
The fact that you have to pay to get treated for.
Oh, buddy, I'm an idiot. I paid for it, and it's like an extra car payment every month, and you just don't. Honestly, you don't have to pay for it.
Dude,
you just not, man. We have the same bill. I just don't pay mine. You know what? No one's calling me.
We can go and get a mental health check. So if I'm feeling weird, I can go to the doctor and ask for a mental health check. He asks me a whole bunch of questions, and I'll get a referral to a psychiatrist for like 2 free sessions for mental health reasons.
What the fuck would that be like? I mean, there would be a lot of less like
fucking amazing is what it's
all
like.
those girls that got a psychology degree can actually put to use in America.
You only get 2 free ones.
We might have fewer school shootings in order of magnitude fewer, but
only get 2 free ones.
How do you do it? Just by referral. It's 1 or 2, I think. So you go for a first session. And
what kind of Land of Oz bullshit is this? You can just walk in and get like free mental health
care. Land of Oz.
Oz, until you're done.
Oh, yours is all free?
100% all free, yeah.
Moving to Britain.
All right, so Britain's the like a very full, you can do whatever you want. You can get all the health care you want. Australia's like, you can do that within reason. America's like, fuck you, $1,500 or get the fuck out.
Have you tried pulling your bootstraps up?
It's a mess. Honestly, it's not really that bad. You can get medical care, and they can't refuse you.
Yeah, we get it. It's everywhere else in the world but us. And they go, we know. America's fucked, okay? But have you guys seen, like, a Marvel movie? What do you guys put in the world?
No, you gotta figure it out. I like your robe fatter.
Mary Poppins, bitch.
That's pretty good. Oh, what's her name? Oh, God, what is her name? She's so fucking hot. She's old and dead now, I think. Julie Andrews?
What?
What's her name?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Well, that derailed.
Sound of
quickly.
Music?
Yes, the one from Sound of Music. Yeah,
Yeah, Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews. Oh, way.
What? So Britain won that one, I assume.
I think you did. Yeah, I think you,
Everybody gets one.
You came in first. Australia second.
America
third.
like dead last.
Yeah.
Maybe like Zimbabwe's
just
got a
failed
little
to
worse, but
qualify.
otherwise, yeah.
So what's good about your country, guys?
Naval
Do
strength.
you like liquid cheese on things? Because we're real good at that.
They had a cheese in a can.
To be honest, five guys at In-N-Out Burgers.
Oh,
is-
yeah. You're not wrong. Those
Look, all the fast food's terrible for you, but it's if you get their top tier burgers, it's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
it's you're not gonna. Whoa.
Honestly, I think at this point our main export or our most interesting
Is
export
cancers to the world.
cultural, which is cancer to the world. But that's probably it. Most
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
It's real good.
Do you guys
I
have
don't
Chick-fil-A?
have that in the UK.
No. Okay.
Okay, no,
Nah, too many
we don't have
gays
it
over
over
there.
here either. I do have a question though, Fada. Do you guys have KFC?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you call your chicken burgers over there? Burgers? Because I know, because where I'm going with this is, it freaks me out, and it's totally, you guys invented it, but chicken sandwiches.
That's what we call it.
Maybe
Yeah.
we just
You
call,
go.
That
we just
sounds
call
weird.
them burgers. They're chicken burgers. Like,
Okay.
You go to
But I wanna-
KFC.
I
you
guess
want
I don't
one,
see the
you
problem
you
with that,
order a
but-
fillet burger.
Well,
fillet burger.
the big argument is like it's based on it's a hamburger, but there's no ham in a fucking burger. That's a beef burger. Like I guess I can see your reasoning, but
Yeah, but we don't
myself
call
I
them
call it a
hamburgers.
chicken sandwich too, just because.
Oh, it does. It's semantics either way. Like,
I
it's just when I went over there, I was like, "I'll have a zinger burger, thanks," and they looked at me like I just like literally took in the shit on the fucking.
I mean,
counter, and I was like,
Wait, where'd you ask for that? 'Cause I never ordered a
chicken
zinger burger anywhere in my life.
You're not wrong, because we have chickpea burgers, we have like bean burgers, black bean burgers. We have things that you shouldn't really call a burger, chicken sandwich included, but we call them burgers. But then we draw
Okay,
the
slap
line.
that in there.
What?
It's not a
Oh,
burger. you fuck.
I will tell you the difference between a chicken burger and a chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich sounds right to
Chicken
me.
burger
One doesn't make it you the
Chicken
assumption you have
burger.
beef in it.
is the processed,
Yes.
like the processed meat that's molded into the shape of
I
like a
agree.
burger patty.
A burger would have to
Chicken
be ground.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Chicken sandwich is like your pure breast fillet in a bun.
At Chick-fil-A it is.
nailed
Other
it.
places not so much.
You nailed it.
McDonald's, you're getting a chicken burger.
Fatter you
Yeah,
cracked
yeah.
it. A full chicken breast is a sandwich. Ground up, it's a burger. You're right.
That pretty much. I
Over
can agree
here.
with that.
Over here in our McDonald's, even in McDonald's, you know, if you want a chicken burger, you could get like a 99p chicken burger, and then you do the chicken sandwiches, which are like your chicken select and all that sort of shit and whatnot.
I hit
So there
McDonald's
is
last
actually a difference.
It's been a while.
So what do you
In KFC, they only do the one kind of thing, so it's just called a chicken burger.
But that's a real chicken fillet, isn't it?
I think we
You only
pinpointed
do
it,
that, so
guys.
just call it a chicken burger.
We've got
KFC
if it's
has
a
always
ground up,
been straight.
reshaped, shitty meat, it's a burger.
Do
Of any kind of meat.
Do they hold on? Do they call it a burger when you go to like a like a chicken sandwich place? Fatter, anyone? Is it ubiquitous to say that it's a burger instead of a sandwich in your respective locations, or are we the weird ones for
Most
saying it's a
places,
sandwich?
there is a difference. It's just in KFC where they only do the one kind, where they just call it a burger. If they do both kinds,
KFC
you're going
calls
to
it a
get a burger
burger?
and a sandwich.
That's what you think would.
I'd say when I think sandwich, I think of like a ham and cheese sandwich or a,
Yeah.
you know, Britain's cucumber sandwich. Like I see it as in like two pieces of bread with filling on the inside.
That's very
cut in
fancy.
half. Oh, la-di-da.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what. See, that's what I always thought. So when I heard a chicken sandwich, I was like, it's not really a sandwich, but once again, just it's
Sure,
the same fucking
sure.
thing. Just
Oh,
I think of Reuben's.
here's a good question. What
Oh,
kind
you
of
only do
regional
it just-
sandwiches do
You
you
only do it
have?
just to distinguish the difference between the two, the processed and the fresh.
yeah. So what? So
That's
in
the
that
reason why
case,
we do it.
do you guys have chicken schnitzel burgers? Like, as in, if you went to a pub, you'd have like a chicken
No.
schnitzel and cheese and all that sort of stuff.
No, that sounds like.
Well-
I mean, we have like German restaurants where maybe you could get like a schnitzel, but it's not really a thing. No.
I mean, it,
The fuck
essentially,
is
it
a
seems just
schnitzel?
like fried chicken. It basically. is what
it's
it
basically like a thinly fried
Are you-
chicken cutlet.
Are you fucking serious, Fada? Schnitzel? You don't. Like,
Never heard that
schnitzels are
word
like,
before.
Schnitzels are like a pub. Wow,
So-
that is fucking insane. Schnitzels are like a
Sausage?
pub. No, schnitzel.
That's
It's a
fascinating.
chicken schnitzel.
In Australia, they
So,
have
so
like...
literally, are we reading? So I work in a pub, and one of our biggest sellers is chicken schnitzel. So it's a chicken breast that's been flattened out to maybe inch and a half thick.
That makes sense.
And then it's coated in flour, egg wash, breadcrumb. So it's a chicken breast that's been crumbed, and then you deep fry it, and then from there the variations of you can have just a chicken schnitzel with gravy and all that sort of shit. So just breaded chicken. You can have a parma or a parmigiana, which is the tomato sauce, the ham, and the cheese.
So is that the big difference? It's hammered out to like be wider and thinner?
Schnitzel is thinner, for sure, and breaded. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only reason it's not banged out to be like, it's not going to be like a chicken breast that's like this is going to turn out to this.
Gotcha.
You can do it that way, but the thinner it is, the faster it cooks. So you want about a half an inch to an inch. Yeah, it is German, but for us, it's not. It's just. That's a pub classic for us. So you wouldn't go to any pub.
Call that a chicken parmesan.
Well, that's what it is when. That's what it is when you have the tomato and the cheese on top. That's a chicken parma or a chicken parmigiana or all that.
Parmigiana,
and then
an Italian restaurant.
You can take that schnitzel, put cheese on it, and then put it in a burger, so it becomes a schnitzel burger. So usually that's lettuce, cheese, schnitzel, and mayonnaise in a
you son of a bitch! I'm falling.
So
in love
that's
with
not a
Persian.
problem.
Honestly, until today, I've never heard the word schnitzel before.
That is fucking insane, fata.
What about
spätzle?
How do you feel about neutral cheeses?
I like
on a chicken sandwich though, like a neutral, like Chick-fil-A does it like American cheese and like a just chicken sandwich with lettuce. I feel like
I need a little something.
Like pepper jack cheese or something. Like I feel like it shouldn't be like a neutral cheese.
I need pepper jack. I need a little
neutral
something.
cheese and chicken. I don't feel like it goes well.
Sliders, yeah.
That's fascinating. On Persian, do you have the schnitzel with like the small bun, huge schnitzel like pouring out
chicken
of it?
hanging out over the ass?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Like an average schnitzel would be probably like this big.
It's fantastic.
So it's like it'd be a chicken breast, but just a little bit wider, so it's cooks quicker. And then we always put it in the brioche bun.
We usually have like fries or wings or it's about it, burgers, like tavern fare.
Like bar food. Yeah.
If I do one today at work, I'll take a photo of it and I'll put it in the Discord. So we have one at work which is literally a chicken schnitzel with aioli on the bottom and the top, lettuce, and then we have cut the schnitzel in half, and then you have schnitzel on the bottom, bacon and pineapple, schnitzel, bacon, pineapple, and then top. And it's like it's fucking huge.
That sounds awesome.
That's how you layer a fucking sandwich.
Damn,
it's good. Yeah, and it's easy. Anybody can fucking make this shit. It's simple. But yeah, like that's a basic, like a pub classic is just like a chicken schnitzel burger. Like
that's what I ever got about like cooking, and people complain about it. It's like, oh, it's so hard. It's like just follow the instructions. Just do exactly what it tells you to do, and you'll be fine. Like
you can improvise quite a bit too.
I learned how to cook. Like that's the thing. It's like people say to me, "Oh, you really, got a natural talent." I'm like, no, not natural talent. I fucking worked hard, and I learned. Anything. Watch YouTube. Watch a video. It's not fucking hard. If you've
it's
got
basically figuring out what temperature your stove is. Like, do I have to put shit on high or medium high? How hot's my stove? It's like, oh, that sounds about right. Keep it that temperature.
Yeah.
It's literally cooking's not that hard if you take your time and you do it properly.
I agree. I think the usual entry point is breakfast food.
Oh, I fucked up my first few eggs. Not gonna lie.
Just cook the food that you like. Scrambled eggs are easy. Poached eggs can be an absolute the word that I don't know if you can say online. Bacon.
You've already said one that we can't.
Well, it wasn't that word. It was the Australian C word that we always say.
The Australian.
We can say cunt.
If I do poached eggs, it's usually like a fakey version. I'll do like a cracked fried egg in a pan with like a tablespoon or two of butter. And I'll pop the top on, and the moisture from the butter tends to sort of give you that white layer on top for a poached egg.
Oh, good old white layer.
It's the best way to do a fried egg with a nice white top is literally just put the lid on it. Like literally break it, let it set, and then put the lid on it, and that will like an oven.
That's essentially what I do. I only add butter.
That's a way better idea. Fucking lid that shit. I never thought. Why did I never? I'm gonna fuck my fucking.
Yeah.
Turn it down. Also, poached is easy. You just need enough. You need a pot, like not probably about that much water, and literally just a little bit of vinegar and a little bit of salt.
I could never do it that way.
Our chef friend. Perfect hollandaise.
The trick is to turn it down and not have vigorous boiling because that'll fuck the egg up. Literally, and I usually use cold eggs. As close as the water you can, drop it in and let it sit for a minute or so. Maybe just pull the bottom off so it doesn't stick, and then give it 4 or 5 minutes. It's really not that hard to do a poached egg.
I trust you. It's never been easy for me.
I want it. Perfect hollandaise.
I was going to say, I can go through. Have you got a blender, Chris, or like a...
Fuck, no.
I got
just a vigorous right arm.
The perfect one is something you can probably buy from the supermarket. But literally, 4 eggs, a little bit of Dijon mustard, a little bit of white wine vinegar, stir it all up.
Dijon mustard, really?
A lot of people. I had an argument with a chef once who said no Dijon mustard in there, and I said, "Yep, no problems." And as soon as he turned his back, I put Dijon mustard in because Dijon mustard, like a spoonful, will help it thicken. You whisk all that together. You put it over a double boiler, so a pot with a little bit of water in it and a bowl that can sit over the top of it. Don't walk away from it. Keep whisking it, and then slowly add your melted butter in.
So it's one of those constant stir situations.
250 grams of melted butter, but I don't know what that is in fucking pounds.
We know what grams are, yeah.
So probably 1 stick of butter, 4 eggs, egg yolks, and a little bit of Dijon mustard and a little bit of vinegar. That's all. Like, that's literally all you need. And just whisk it.
I thought there was way more involved than that. Shit.
It'll get thicker, and that's it. That's all you need to do. And if it splits, add a little bit of hot water. That's all you need to do.
Because Eggs Benedict is by far my favorite breakfast dish of all time.
Eggs Benedict is the king of the breakfast.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, at least I got that.
You don't like it? What fatter? What's your king of breakfast?
Full English.
Oh, well, yeah. That's for the times when you're not feeling the full English.
Those times exist.
Yeah. They're called Eggs Benedict times.
Oh,
have you had Eggs Benedict before?
No, because it doesn't come on a plate with fry up.
Oh, see, he just doesn't know.
That's fair. Yeah. Oh, it's the bee's knees, baby. English muffin, a little bit of toasted ham, 2 poached eggs, and a little bit of hollandaise on the top.
A little bit or a lot?
I don't want to upset
I
the
go with a
Queen,
lot,
so
but
okay. So
I take a fork, cut it off, and dip that shit. And just. I'm a sauce man, baby. I dip that shit in everything.
I lost weight, but when I was an apprentice, I used to always have a break, and I wouldn't go home, so I would cook hollandaise and wedges, and I dip the wedges in the hollandaise. I got real fat because it's butter. It's melted butter.
Oh yeah, I mean that's like mayonnaise over here. You probably shouldn't put it on everything, but we do.
Oh, I do. Anyone who says mayonnaise doesn't go with chips, hot chips, is insane.
So that, I actually talked about this earlier. Like, for my whole life, I was like, I don't like mayonnaise. I think it was just the smell that turned me off of it. But I realized in turkey sandwiches, I like it. I like chicken salad, which is mostly fucking mayonnaise. And I was like, I guess I realized I just don't want to admit that I like mayonnaise at this point for some reason. I don't know why. It's so long I told myself I don't, but I do. But like on a burger or something, I don't want mayonnaise on that. Like a good hamburger.
Yeah, like hamburger, no. Like we had a Hungry Jack's, or as you would call it, Burger King burger over here, which is like a cheesy cheeseburger. So it's basically beef patty, mayonnaise and barbecue sauce with cheese, and it's hot mayonnaise is weird. Like and mayonnaise and beef is not a combination that I would ever put together.
I guess same with me from here too. Yeah,
like chicken and tuna, fine. Like mayonnaise is that's what it's there for.
I guess it is all cold sandwiches I like it on. Yeah, that might make sense.
Yeah, or in a salad, or it's a binding agent mostly.
We're talking about mayonnaise and how I don't like it on burgers, but I like it on like chicken salad and like turkey sandwich, all cold sandwiches basically. Cold mayonnaise is apparently what's good. Hot mayonnaise on a burger.
Hot mayonnaise.
I'm down for it.
I dislike
as long as it's not too recognizable. It adds a depth of fatty flavor that you really enjoy. I dislike
mayonnaise on a burger.
How do you feel about?
I think Fatter just fucked off. I don't know what happened.
Fuck that piece of shit. How do you feel about
Keith, fuck you.
There we go.
Oh no, he just turned his camera off to disrupt our fucking angle and make me have to redo the whole thing.
How do you feel about grilled cheese sandwiches?
I fucking love
For
it.
a piss,
All right, do you
dickhead.
slather them with butter or mayonnaise?
Then just leave your camera on, buddy. You know it's formatted to like fit your camera in, right?
Butter.
Butter?
If I stand up,
Alright.
you're going to see my knob, and you don't want to see that.
Let's see
I
it.
don't care.
Let's
thinking
fucking
knob.
see it.
I
Come
guarantee we can't find it.
Later on.
on. Apologies. That was too loud.
At least it doesn't have an incubus tattoo over the top.
Exactly.
It's my whole shame. It's all of it.
They come back. Look at this knob.
Every time I do it makes me rich.
How old was I? I was like 18.
I was
18
barely.
when you got that incubus tattoo.
What?
That
You
makes
weren't a
me
minor
mad.
because then I can be charged with a crime. No.
Would it be considered? I don't know. I'm not
Might be
gonna
Enigma.
tell.
I might
I've
be.
done
It's all you'll notice.
And,
I've done far more
and
crimes.
to verify, getting an incubus tattoo on your pubes is a crime. And if it isn't, it should be.
I mean, yeah. If it's not, that's
Really
all.
fucking
Can we
should
hunt
be.
down Holly and make her pay for this?
I think she already paid enough with her 2 kids single motherhood.
Anyway, what I was gonna say is, I think mayonnaise.
Why do you think she was doing $20 incubus tattoos?
She-
Shit wasn't adding up.
Did you pay her $20?
Yeah, someone did. I might have. I don't know if I probably did.
I thought that was free.
Enigma, why are you trying to get? Why
Does
are
she
you
know
trying to
her
get
last
their
name?
channel banned?
I don't think that's her.
Okay. Who's Holly Mayhew?
Wait, was she like red haired or like?
Sorry, we're reading something.
Dance.
Oh, that is that Holly. That is that Holly.
Is it really?
I mean, no. Who's that?
She was a very nice person who let me do
No,
all...
Holly Mayhew was super hot.
All of-
I don't think that's the one.
It was blonde hair, for sure. And she let me do all of the self-destructive things I wanted to do, including get an incubus tattoo before work the next day.
Did Holly Mayhew do tattoos on pool tables? I don't think so.
Enigma's trying to look up my kilt.
Anyway, what we were going to
question-
say is, I think mayonnaise is acceptable on sandwiches and burgers. I think that you don't want to make it too prevalent of a flavor. But I think with a grilled cheese, you do butter
Oh, that
version.
totally was
I like
Mayhew.
slathering in
Butter.
mayo a little bit.
Wait, red-haired girl with a kid named like
I don't know the kid's name. What do you?
It's Keith. Her kid's name is Keith.
No, funny story about Holly Mayhew. I went to a house one time that was apparently a bunch of heroin addicts or something. It must have been because like they were all
No
broken.
way.
First place I ever heard of Elliott Smith, believe it or not. Does that sound right? Because yeah, that's the first I heard Elliott Smith.
Hopefully the
Still
first
talking about
and last
someone we
place you
don't
heard Elliott Smith.
Some kid had a job and he smashed his alarm clock because he wasn't feeling it, and we couldn't
Right.
leave because our car wouldn't fucking start.
Right.
And I was like, oh my god, this is the worst. And I got to listen to Pink Floyd and Elliott Smith all night,
That's a
holding
huge
back
bummer.
holding back throwing up from fucking 100 proof vodka.
Look at this guy holding back from throwing up vodka.
That was my early years.
What a lightweight.
I'm gonna have to go to get ready for work.
You do that, buddy.
Already, but
You
I
had
just want to leave you guys with one thing. Fatter,
Yes.
how do you say aluminium?
oh,
Aluminium.
Yeah, cool. So you say it
Weird.
the right way.
that's so strange.
Yeah.
Aluminum,
Yeah, you know what's strange? Aluminum. Weird.
aluminium.
Oh, it sounds like you've been dropped on your fucking head.
I feel
to
like
be fair, hold on, I can actually see where they're coming from.
Aluminium.
Aluminium, like there's a U, then there's the large vowel sound after it, so that makes the U sound. Aluminium. That actually does add up.
Can we look up the spelling? Because I feel like you guys are wrong.
I'll spell it out for us. I know it's spelled.
Oh,
Are you guys
Keith, the
still
queen
use?
is better than
It's
you.
the
She-
caramel argument.
Are there
You
regional?
guys still use fucking miles? Like, get out of here! And
So does Fatter. It's imperial, right? Are,
Actually,
are you
yeah,
guys
Nick-
on? Are you guys on metric yet, Fatter?
How do you spell aluminum?
know.
Fuck.
Fatter, you use pounds, right?
Oh, we use stones.
No,
All right, well, hold on. Let's I'll respect
You
your
developed
English
a new,
right now.
weirder way of imperial measurement.
Do you
that-
guys say caramel or caramel?
caramel.
One at a time, please.
I think they said caramel.
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 I agree. That's the way I said it too. Because you know why? There's a fucking A in there. You say it. Caramel? No.
Say it.
There's an A in there. Caramel.
I've said caramel.
Yeah, it's caramel.
I've said caramel. All right.
I wouldn't like. It's a weird word to say anyway.
I can be
Caramel.
wrong. I've said caramel though.
Oh, you are wrong. That's
Yeah. Let's all shame Keith.
I'm not shaming. He's shaming.
So he gets a
himself
boner.
long
Shame him
enough.
hard.
I watched that. I watched that Mario video.
Look,
at
you
least
guys
once
can't
a
touch
day.
the kind of shame that I have. Don't even try.
Oh, God. Well, Persian Air, now that you're here, before you have to go, anything you'd like to say to the 3% community? You've been there for a bit now. You're hanging out. Just
Show us more of that thigh.
Stay with us. You want to see my? Oh, I can't.
Oh, you're old. You can't lift it.
you dick.
You gotta touch your toes a little bit. Go to the gym, buddy.
Stay with. No, I can't touch my toes. Get fucked. Probably fat. I'm probably fatter than you, Keith.
Maybe.
That's why.
You know,
Oh,
maybe.
most people.
No. I am. If I stand up, you'll see. I'm not fat. I've lost weight, but I'm not as fat as I used to be.
Do you guys want to see my tattoo?
Shut up. I'm not talking to you right now.
No.
Do you not get enough time to
Keith, what are
spotlight
you
you
getting out?
fucking...
I'm interested.
Stay with us. That's all I got to say to the 3Dings community. Stay with us, guys. Awesome content always coming.
It's gonna take off any day now.
See, they think we're suicidal.
Wizards and Dragons, Florida Man, and maybe Chris will grow his hair.
Get him. If you guys have any questions about
No
Florida,
fucking
please ask.
chance. Absolutely no chance. The baldy prick.
If you want to see British people doing their thing, Fatters here, and if you want to see Australian people saying words that you can't say on Twitch, I'm also here.
You can
Also,
say
House
cunt.
Party.
Persian,
House
do you stream?
Party. Huh?
Persian, do
No.
you stream?
No.
You should stream.
No,
buddy.
He
no.
just hangs out with us and hangs out. Has fun.
I would
He's
watch
got
your shit
your
all
dad.
day.
Yeah. I don't take offense, but when you guys were talking the other day, Walk's like, I don't know, I'm always loving Persian. He's like super into it. I'm like, no, I am, but I'm also sitting at my desk doing nothing. So.
I do the same thing. I tune just
like
like
Robert.
Twitch in my bed, like just like I just jerked off. I'm like tired.
Exactly. I let someone think for like
Yeah.
5 minutes, be like, well, look, I'm not going to hang any longer. Bye. Sorry, I gotta go. Bye.
The fucked up part is you guys always stream at like, once again, it's now 8:45 here. So you guys started at
Apologies.
So I got to hit you with like the
7
early-ass
o'clock.
morning streams on my weekdays.
It's too. I haven't even had a shower. It's too fucking early for me, you know. So I try and catch you guys where I can, which is shitty for me. But it seems like you and Fatter have a bit more of a good time schedule. Like it's night for you guys over here. It's fucking
Fatter, what are you hitting
day
there?
He's
of
5
the
ahead,
next
you're
day.
7 behind. I
Fatter,
think.
is that tobacco?
It's an e-cigarette.
Is it what?
It's an e-cigarette.
E-cigarette. All right. So
Yeah, but it has flavour to it, doesn't it?
Australia,
Hello.
Persian.
Yeah.
Stole it from the wife.
I'm so drunk.
Nice.
Australia, you. Speak.
Yeah.
We can let you go get ready for work. You probably have like a few hours, right? You probably get ready at like noon or 1 or 2 or something.
Okay, so it's 8:45 now in
Yeah.
the morning, and I was planning to be at work at 9 o'clock.
Really?
So,
Buddy.
Done well so far.
so I'll probably get there at like 9:15. So
You're
I'll
also
get there
clinically
late.
depressed, which I
But-
like. All right.
Technically, not clinically. I haven't been diagnosed.
I believe it's a requirement for like the chef profession. You have to be a little bit. You have to hate yourself a little bit.
Right.
Well, we normally start at 10 o'clock in the morning, so I usually get there a little bit earlier to do all the other stuff. because
Oh, you're
I'm
fine.
the person
Okay.
in charge.
You have like prep cooks,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like the ones that
Persian?
like chop and everything.
No, we are the prep. Cooks.
Oh.
Like we
He's
don't have.
9 hours
I don't have a
behind
team
us.
of.
I need to make
monkeys,
an international
like-
clock right here for everyone. Fatter's 5 ahead. He's 9 behind.
Heesh.
Yeah, I'm ahead. Like It's Sunday over here now. It's Sunday morning.
Oh shit! So okay, wait. So 9. That would be. 5.
yeah. So
Do
I'm
you
like.
also 9
where's
ahead.
your
Do
eye-
you guys
and
close
it's a-
early? Is it like a brunch
Didn't
situation?
get it.
Do you have like an iPhone? They have a thing where you can put in the world clocks and tell you the fucking times to how much ahead they are.
Does an iPhone 6
Hey,
count?
technology, technology.
No, it doesn't.
Man.
They'll tell you that in Apple too, in the Apple Store. Like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Persian.
Otherwise,
So
you
do
need to
we-
start streaming from the train station where you can see all the fucking clocks.
is
Yes.
Florida.
Love you. We appreciate you being here, but fuck off and go to work before you get fired.
I won't get fired. I'm the fucking boss.
You're gonna be okay, right? Okay.
That's all right.
That's the
Fucking
way to
nag
do it,
around,
right,
you
buddy?
prick.
Yeah. Boss life.
It
Persian,
was good to be here.
you've got a great
Hopefully,
bed.
Hopefully, I was as amazing as you I thought I was. And I'm sorry, I'm not Iraqi or whatever the Persian.
No, you're a
Empire
fucking
is now.
treasure, buddy. I am so thrilled that you're here, and your book, DVD
So are you
collection,
actually
and your bed
Persian?
look amazing. Don't do that. It's not.
It got me. I was watching it.
You're doing a great job. I would love to have you back as much as we can.
Doing a great job at living. Yeah, well, if ever we can travel again, I'll come over to wherever the fuck you guys are. And
I would love to go to Australia, by the way.
Have a beer. You should. It's great. We've got beaches. It's hot. Come over in like spring, summer. It's fucking.
Do
rad.
people laugh at you for
Islands
body
generally
surfing?
do.
You know what? You can get sick and you can probably get treated here for free. Maybe just hold all of your
Wait,
shit.
even
Hold all
foreigners
of
get
your-
treated for free?
Fucking novelty.
We gotta go to other countries to get sick. Oh, you have cancer.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna stay here.
It's too late. I'm.
If you get cancer, you're pretty much fucked. Like, you
Yeah.
know, like you're gonna give you chemo and you're gonna be.
Oh,
you're
you
gonna
gotta go home. Get out of here.
Things are getting better, I suppose. Treatments are getting better.
They're
but
not. They're
it's,
not.
It's
They're
still
not.
rough.
They're not.
Put you on a boat. Fuck off.
I'm kind of like I know people who have had cancer. I've no one really close to me, but I feel that I'm one of those people that if I got cancer, I wouldn't want any treatment. Like, because I've seen, like, I know chemo.
It's
helps
time.
you, but it can also fuck you up severely, and that's the part where I'm just like, yeah, I'll go out. I'll just do a whole bunch of heroin.
you're
on
right.
my deathbed and just
Fuck
fucking,
yeah.
You're right. I've thought about that, and I said I would
Start
start.
in a blaze of Kurt Cobain glory.
I would start smoking again if I got terminally ill.
Why the fuck not?
It's the only way to enjoy it, really. I would do heroin.
What a happy
I
end to
don't-
this conversation.
It's just I just think that's like, why spend all the rest of my money getting radiation pumped through my body?
Well, money's
It may
nothing.
may
Money
not
doesn't
work.
count.
And
Yeah.
also, like,
You don't
fuck
get
that. Like,
that for free.
if it's early, what chemo? No, I don't think so. I haven't been to a chemotherapy, but I'm pretty sure it does cost money.
No, you're right. It bankrupts people.
England,
but at least
yeah,
here,
okay, cool. So,
I mean,
when I get cancer, I'll come and
drink.
board with you, Fatter, and I'll be. You can be my
You can live
chemo
with me,
buddy.
brother.
now the thing
Yeah.
though here is that, like, if we get cancer, we technically have
All right,
to
this
pay.
man has to work. We gotta.
You're right. Get out of here. Go do your job. Do a good job.
Fuck off, go to work.
Oh, by the way,
Okay.
all right. There's a grilled cheese that I have, a recipe.
Jesus.
It's brie, it's sharp cheddar, it's arugula, sun-dried tomatoes, and rye bread, with tomato soup.
That sounds pretty good.
I'm not giving you suggestions. I'm just saying what you're doing is bad, and I think you can do better.
Oh. Do you guys want to have a cook-off?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'd
This
love.
motherfucker
I'd love
did
to
a
have a
mic
cook
drop.
off.
I'll get yours in the post. It probably won't taste as good as it was fresh, but I'll try it.
No, you're right. That incredible silence after I was very cocky about my recipe. You're right.
Oh,
Very stupid.
you can totally. That sounds a very good recipe for a fucking 4-year-old's first.
Oh! The concealed middle fucking finger right to you.
No, you're really good. I've seen your pictures on the
Like-
Discord. You're
like-
actually
yeah. I'll show some of my restaurant pictures one day. That's my pub food, so it
Okay.
doesn't look amazing.
I like it a lot anyway.
And besides, they're photos.
Good to
Unless
know,
you
Trippy.
fucking- the part that you need to do is you need to put it in your mouth and have that first bite, and then you can say, "Oh, this is not good."
Fair
And I'll be
enough.
like, "That's
I'll
good."
show you my failures.
I will-
We'll compare
I
failures.
take criticism very well, and if you don't like what I cook, then you can fuck off and go somewhere else. That's pretty much the way it should be. You didn't have to come to me, and I like working in the kitchen where
Sorry to hear that,
I'm not
Enigma.
I'm not heard and seen, and I can tell people to fuck off without them seeing me.
You're a fucking inspiration. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean,
I should not be an inspiration to anybody.
all right.
But yes, I'll do this again sometime.
All right.
Peace
I love
out,
you.
gents.
Get out of here.
It'll be on
Hopefully I won't
YouTube.
see
This will
my
be a
face
thinking and drinking.
Is this it? Is this a thinking and drinking? I'm
It's
putting it
gonna
on the
be.
internet.
We did it long enough. It'll be good enough.
It's extended.
Cut that word out that YouTube and Twitch doesn't like. I didn't say.
There's no such thing. We've used it.
nobody,
all I did.
nobody,
cut out.
nobody
I
heard
cannot
it.
challenge Persian. Cut that out.
What, challenge Persian to a slang a slur off? Oh man, I'm down.
Do you want to slur off?
Don't go racial.
It's the only-
Oh, well, what other slurs are there?
Slurs on, baby.
hey,
Fatter's got some weird old English ones that, like, we don't even understand. Just some really
I don't know.
highfalutin fucking nonsense.
What's a
I'd never heard
bootstrapper?
guinea. I'd never heard guinea tea before.
What's a Moorish?
Why?
No.
That's a Christopher Moltisanti special.
Sopranos, baby.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
But before you go, Persian Air. If you got Netflix, check out Top Boy. It's basically the British The Wire. It's pretty good too.
Never heard of it.
Cool.
That's like a
Okay.
homosexual gay
2
porn.
seasons.
That's pretty much what I thought it was off the top. You said Top Boy, and I'm like, I'm not checking that out.
It's very gay.
No, it's British The Wire. It's really good so far. Keith doesn't know. He's just assuming.
I've never seen the original Wire.
Is Ian McKellen in it?
No.
Come on, Fatter, you get that.
Imagine it's without the cops really. Although to be fair, they're in the first season. You don't really know about it yet. So, but I just spoiled it. So
Also,
I
yeah,
bookmarked
Enigma. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Ah!
Fatter, you're a treasure. I love you. Persian, I just met you, but I love you. I didn't just meet you. You're fantastic.
let the man fucking go to his fucking job.
Go to your job. Go to your job. Butter some shit
Persian,
up.
fuck off to work.
Yeah.
Massively change the subject.
Right
what
now,
are you both up to now?
all right. Here's the thing. It's about 5:30 p.m. I've had a few drinks, and I think
A few's the right way to put it.
I'm gonna give it a little bit longer before I head home, and I get way too high. I've already worked out today, so I think I'm okay.
Is that part of your daily routine now? Working out?
Yeah. I did arms today. It's not too much, but
You can
No,
bomb
show us the
your
guns.
arms.
Yeah.
Show us the guns. Show us the guns. Show us the guns. Show us the guns.
Chris, show you your guns.
Do I have to?
Yeah, your guns are probably better.
I mean, now we're canceled.
No.
If you identify as female, you are not allowed to show nipple.
Really? I didn't know that.
They're the terms and conditions.
All right.
Hey,
fine.
Chris-
What if you're a
Stacey looked it up before.
full-titted fucking hot-ass bird and you identify as a male?
What if you
show
have
your
really
tits?
big nipples as a man?
You're just Irish.
I'm not Irish. God damn it. I'll never be Irish.
Let's go with that. I identify as male. Well, pop on, baby. Pop on. Pop on and pop out.
Don't say that. Look, either way, it's fine. To me,
Hop
you
on
know,
and pop
personally.
out. Classy as always.
Yeah, baby.
Oh shit! Not again!